Humans invented airplanes, electricity, and the internet. And then somehow also hamster strollers, butt-kicking machines, and banana suitcases. Which proves our creativity has no brakes and no shame. So let's count down 25 real patents that are funny, bizarre, and proof that inventors sometimes file ideas just to make the rest of us laugh. Patent 1. The motorized ice cream cone. It looks like a normal plastic ice cream cone, but hidden inside is a tiny battery-powered motor that spins the scoop on top in slow circles. Like your dessert just hopped on a merry-go-round at the carnival. So instead of licking normally, you just stick your tongue out and let dessert do the laps. Which is both lazy and deeply weird, because nothing screams human progress like needing AA batteries for vanilla swirl. Patent 2. The Beerbrella. This little umbrella clips to your beer to block the sun, which technically keeps it cool but mostly makes your drink look like it is on a tropical vacation. And the funniest part is imagining a whole football tailgate where tough guys cheer touchdowns while sipping under Barbie-sized parasols. Patent 3. The anti-theft lunch bag. It's a sandwich bag with fake mold stains printed on it so your food looks spoiled, which does stop office thieves but also makes coworkers whisper that you eat fungus for fun. So congratulations, you saved your sandwich but permanently became the mold guy at work. Patent 4. The animal ear protector. It's basically a fabric snoot that holds a dog's long ears up so they don't dip into food or water, which is helpful but instantly makes your dog look like it's training for a medieval choir. So yes, the ears stay clean, but dignity goes straight out the window. Patent 5. The baby mop, or as I call it, the Crawl and Clean 3000. This onesie has mop pads sewn onto the arms and legs so every crawl dusts the floor, turning your baby into a Roomba with chubby cheeks. And while parents call it genius, babies call it slavery, because congratulations, Junior just picked up limp before learning to walk. Patent 6. The shoe-mounted ashtray. Basically turning your foot into a portable smoke station. It's a tiny ashtray strapped to your shoe so smokers can flick ash and stomp butts on the go. Which sounds handy until people see smoke curling off your sneaker and assume your foot spontaneously combusted, which is not the cool flex you think it is. Patent 7. The musical toilet paper holder. Because nothing says luxury like a wipe with a soundtrack. This dispenser has a motion sensor and speaker that blasts music when you pull the roll so bathroom time becomes concert time, which feels fancy until your guests hear opera blasting from the bathroom and start wondering if you're pooping, performing, or both at the same time. Patent 8. Toilet paper with Sudoku. Where the answer always gets flushed. This roll prints puzzles on every sheet so you can solve while you sit, and while that sounds fun, your hard-earned victories get flushed straight down the toilet, making Sudoku the only game where the leaderboard vanishes every single wipe. No trophies, no records, just gone forever. Patent 9. The rocking bathtub. It's a bathtub on curved rails that rocks back and forth like a cradle, which in theory is relaxing but in practice splashes gallons of water onto the floor, so you start with a spa day and end with your neighbor's ceiling collapsing and an angry knock at your door. Patent 10. The flapping wing system for human flight. It's a backpack with giant bird wings controlled by your arms and legs so you flap wildly and dream of flying. But the reality is you look like a giant chicken in full meltdown before you slam back to Earth, proving once again that evolution stopped wings for a reason. Patent 11. The forehead support apparatus. Basically turning public bathrooms into a nap station. It's a padded wall rest where you lean your forehead while standing, useful for urinals or airports, but imagine walking in and seeing 10 guys with their heads pressed to the wall like they're praying to the porcelain gods, which might feel comfy but makes the bathroom look like a strange cult gathering. Patent 12. The banana suitcase. Basically a VIP travel case for your lonely banana. This is a hard plastic case shaped exactly like a banana to keep it bruise-free while your sandwich is crushed and your apple turned to mush. The banana emerges like a celebrity protected by security, proving fruit can get VIP treatment if you file the right paperwork. Patent 13. The high five simulator. It has a plastic can bolted to your wall so you can slap it when your team scores, which means you'll never be left hanging again. But it also means your only teammate is drywall, and if you miss the hand, you're basically punching your own house. Patent 14. The method for exercising a dog. This patent attaches a leash to a slow-moving car so the dog runs beside it, which the inventor calls efficient, but everyone else calls animal abuse. And just to soften the insanity, they added a treat dispenser like biscuits to erase the trauma of sprinting next to a Mercedes. Patent 15. The anti-eating. Face mask. It's literally a lockable cage strapped to your mouth to stop you from snacking, which is effective for diets but also makes you look like Hannibal Lecter counting calories. So yes, you lose weight, but you also lose every dinner invitation forever. Patent 16. The kick in the buttocks machine. It's a hand crank machine with a rotating boot that literally kicks you in the ass over and over, which is sold as entertainment but is really just paying money to get bullied by furniture. Though to be fair, it might be cheaper than therapy. Patent 17. The centrifugal birthing apparatus. This is a spinning bed designed to use centrifugal force to help childbirth, which sounds like science until you picture a baby being launched like a rocket, turning delivery into the world's worst carnival ride. Proving some inventions should stay as crazy sketches on a napkin and never touch real life. Patent 18. The portable pet stroller for rodents. It's a tiny stroller with a bubble for hamsters or gerbils, so you proudly walk your rodent through the park, and when people ask, "Baby?" you get to say, "No, this is Carl the hamster," which is the fastest way to end conversations with strangers forever. Patent 19. The kissing shield. Pretty much a plastic window for your lips that turns every kiss into a health inspection. It's a clear plastic guard you hold between two mouths while kissing, which blocks germs but also blocks passion, so you're technically safe but emotionally just kissing a salad lid. And let's be honest, if romance needs Tupperware, the relationship has already expired. Patent 20. The head exerciser. It's a spring device where two people bite plates and pull apart like tug of war, which supposedly helps circulation but really just loosens teeth and funds your dentist, because nothing says friendship like playing tug of war with your molars. Patent 21. The comb-over method. This isn't a gadget, it's a patented method for arranging 3 lonely hairs across a bald spot, which never fooled anyone and basically turned denial into legal paperwork, but at least the guy owned his delusion. Patent 22. The pet-to-human translation. It's a collar that claims to turn barks into words like hungry or lonely, but the real translation is always "take this collar off, Karen," because your dog doesn't need subtitles, it just needs dinner. Patent 23. The gravity blanket. This was one of the first weighted blankets filled with beads to simulate a hug. Half the people say it feels calming like a big hug, and the other half say it feels like getting slowly smothered by a blanket, proving cozy and scary can be the same thing. Patent 24. The life expectancy timepiece. It's a watch that counts down your estimated years left based on health and age, so you glance at your wrist mid-lunch and it flashes 12 years. And suddenly that sandwich feels less like food and more like your last meal. Patent 25. Device for waking persons from sleep. This device is basically an alarm clock that doesn't just ring, it assaults you. The moment the alarm goes off, a cord releases and a frame of wooden blocks drops directly onto your face. It's the only clock that guarantees you'll rise and shine with a black eye. The inventor clearly thought, why wake up to gentle beeping when you can start your day with a concussion? This device turns mornings into slapstick. And that's 25 real patents proving humans will invent literally anything, from beer umbrellas to hamster strollers, banana cases to butt-kicking machines. So if you like this bizarre tour through invention madness, hit subscribe and drop a like for daily chaos. And I'm off to patent a machine that deletes dumb patents before they ever hit the office.